Hey y'all, it's Anime Kimmin, and today I'm going to be reviewing episode 1 of Azur. And I gotta say, this one surprised me for a variety of reasons. Now, for one, I like how instantly it establishes why they're setting is the way it is, because I like how it starts out instantly with someone narrating that originally there was war between humankind and over supremacy to control the seas, and eventually the Sirens showed up, and with their intense technology they took over the seas. And so one day humanity in these four camps called the Royal Navy camp, the Eagle Union camp, the Sakura camp, and the Iron Camp all formed together to take on the Sirens and defeat them. And then right off the bat, immediately afterwards, when it shows a bit of the peaceful setting, I like how behind the scenes you already get build up towards another conflict, because instantly you get sequences where you get members from the Sakura camp. They collaborate with the Blood Iron camp to attack the Royal Navy and the Eagle Union camps to try to get the upper hand, because those two factions, they support the usage of Siren tech. So they want to utilize that tech to not only gain more strength and powers, but also to dominate the two other unions together. So I do like that kind of stuff, because at the very least, it establishes what they're fighting for. The Sakura Union and the Iron Union, they're just greedy fucks who want more power, and they're using immoral methods of tackling it, while the Royal Navy Union and the Eagle Union, they're just going for self-defense, because parts ways in, everything's peaceful until they get attacked. So I do like elements like that. So already the premise is easy to follow. It's presented naturally because we see the start of the war. And during this episode, what I also enjoy is I like how it shows you the setting that they're in. It shows you like this place called an Azur Lane Academy where it shows you the score these girls are at, where they can utilize submarines or Navy battle units or battleships and equip them as weaponry, and they can use it to fly. So I kind of like features like that. And on top of that, they can sometimes use like airplane craft as sort of like a vehicle to help assist them even more during fights. So all in all, the story makes for some interesting looking fight scenes. So already, if any of y'all are an action junkie, you're probably gonna love this, because I enjoyed the fuck out of this. And I like how afterwards we can get introduced to multiple characters. And damn, there are so many characters that, fuck, it'd be tough to remember them. The only one I really remembered was Unicorn's name and Enterprise and Kaga, like 3 characters for the most part. But all in all the characters seem pretty fun. And I like how instantly this episode gets into the intense shit when you have the Sakura and the Iron factions attack, and then it makes there some nice interesting sequences, and there was like a lot of tension during it, because part ways in the fight it looked like one of the young Azur Lane users was going to get fucking annihilated, but she gets saved by Enterprise when Enterprise pretty much kicks the ass of Kaga, and that's how Unicorn's life gets saved. So I was like, woo! So all in all, I really loved what I saw, because it really brought up my emotions to like a nice extent. And that's why I felt it did well from a story standpoint, because when it had a few comedic sequences, I had some chuckles, and when it was action based, I was entertained. So I'd say so far it's doing its job. And from the character standpoint, I like it because I feel it's relatively balanced, because it shows you the nice personalities of some of the people from the Eagle Union and the Royal Navy unions, showing them that they're nice individuals for the most part, and you see them interact with each other, act buddy-buddy. And then parts ways in, you get to see some people from the Sakura camp where they're kind of pieces of shit, but I like how it's balanced too, because since this is a war anime, sometimes it's best for the war anime to balance out both sides. And I like how it kept it somewhat balanced, because you see someone from the Sakura camp that isn't a douchebag, that seems like she doesn't want to fight, but she's only doing it because she has to. So I kind of like that, because it makes it feel realistic. Because in a war setting, sometimes you might have someone from the other side of war that doesn't really like what they're doing, but they're doing it because they have to and it's their mission. While you have some people from the Sakura camp that are fighting just because they fucking love this shit and don't give a fucking regard to life. So I like that too. It's gonna make the cast from even the attacking factions much more interesting. So that's why I felt the character dynamics here were pretty good. And Surprise was a fucking badass. Oh man, she was definitely the highlight in this episode. So that's why I thought I did well from the story and character standpoint. Animation and art, what can I say? One of the few animes where I can say the CG looked fucking great, and it actually complemented the action set pieces. Like the unique fight scenes of them using like their battleships to fucking fight was cool. And then dynamicness of them flying in the air during the fight scenes with having water as like the background looked really cool, so I loved that. Art was pretty damn beautiful. I gotta say, even the characters that were not even important were well designed. That's how impressive the character designs were too. So I gotta give credit to the character designer. They did a fantastic job. And I'd say overall, and the voice performances and the music was great. And that's why I'm gonna rate this episode a 9 out of 10. I thought it was pretty great, and I cannot wait to see more. So anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on Azur Lane episode 1. Be sure to comment down your thoughts on the episode in the comment section below. Rate the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later if you come back for more, because I'm definitely going to be live reacting to the next one. Alright, y'all, have a great and safe day. Be sure to share the video if y'all want to. Rate, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you guys later. Have a great and safe day, everyone. Bye-bye.